All right, guys. To say we are pumped up about this Mickey Thompson stuff is an understatement. Mickey Thompson runs through our blood so deep, it's unbelievable. Now, we've shown you this 17 by 12 wheel that's rolling around. And of course, you guys have seen the 16s. You've seen everything Mickey Thompson has to offer until now. We've got permission to show you guys something early next week that is phenomenal. And then we also, this has been the hardest thing to keep a secret, period. Have something that we're going to be able to show you guys just before SEMA or right at SEMA. And we're pretty stoked about it, to be honest. And no script, no faking it, no nothing. Real deal. The stuff we've been promising for you guys to see, know about, it is coming. And I just this morning driving to work, I was like, you know what? How cool is it 30 years later to recirculate back to something that was nothing but a dream? And you got to imagine, as a 16-year-old boy with no money, enough to get my truck running, that I could drive it, enough to put fuel in it, I pictured what the magazine covers had. If you guys come from my era, there was no internet. We didn't scroll through and look at Instagram. We didn't look at Facebook. There was none of that. What did we do? We waited patiently for the four-wheel drive magazine to come out. When we were at the grocery store, I knew exactly when it was going to come out to buy it for the $2.95 or whatever it cost, slip it in with the groceries for my mom to buy it, whatever, to see what was in there. And what you had in there was different companies with their ads, and then you had the show trucks. Clip in here, AJ, the picture of my dad's truck on the front cover with nothing more than a set of 3918 Baja Mickey Thompsons looking so cool on this other show truck. That was the tire. That was before Bogger even came out. Of course, you guys know we love Bogger, but the Mickey Thompson was before that. I am going to search high and low. I'm going to have my mom search high and low. We're going to all search to find a picture of probably one of my proudest days. Me and my little brother rode to buy my first set of Mickey Thompson tires at, I guess I was probably 18 years old. I had saved up. I still did not have enough money to buy a brand new set. But I found a set about an hour from here on the trading post. Again, no internet, no Craigslist, no Facebook Marketplace. Trading post. The guy had them on a special built set of 16 wide wheels. Of course, he had the picture with them on his truck. They had never been on anything but out the garage on a trailer to car shows and back off. Brand new tires, still had the nubs on them, and I could afford them. Barely. I could afford them, though. I could afford enough gas to go there and get them, pay for them, and come home. And I was so proud of these tires, I brought them in my parents' house. There's a picture of Daniel at 8 or 9 years old inside the tire as we rolled him around. And we had a little one-step drop down to our den, and I rolled him off of it, and I think he bumped his head, and I think I got in trouble. But anyway, I think I got in trouble also for having the tire inside. But it's so cool to relish with this, and I'm not the only one, period. There's still guys that are my age that are still dreaming of that truck that didn't ever have it, that are now able to do it. There's guys that couldn't do it back then that are billionaires now that are ready to do it, but they want to do it era correct. And I'm so proud of this company right here for listening to what we've been telling them for so long. The executives, the managers, the high-ups. It's corporate. It's not like calling me or Brian or Daniel and saying, I got a good idea to make this bracket or make this something that we can just produce and make. It's not like that. It has to go through all the channels to get an approval. It doesn't happen easily, unfortunately. So, guys, support this product. Support this company. Tag, share, and like everything you see from this point forward, because I can assure you, going into SEMA, which is only a few weeks away, they are watching everything we post. Hashtag MT Gone Wide. There's a reason for that. The 17 by 12 Canyon is what I'm going to show you first off next week. a set in person that we can bolt on, that we can use. And I'm going to show you guys what it looks like on an 8-inch kit on a square body. I'm going to show you what it looks like on a round 70s model. I'm going to show you on several trucks what it looks like. And then going into Sema, I'm going to sneak you guys as much info as possible. I've been promising this time. I would have already spouted it out to you guys, but I had to sign contractually that I'd keep my trap shut because I get a little bit excited. And we've had a big hand in this. We've had a huge part in it. We've had so much behind the scenes stuff, fitments, trial and error, and other things. It takes us back to 20, 25 years ago when we were building a truck for Fab Tech and we were building a truck for Superlift and we were doing all this stuff. It's incredible what's happening. And it is incredible for you guys that are these classic truck lovers, what's coming. And for the company that is making it happen, the company that's supporting it, the corporate company that's doing it. You got a lot of knockoff companies doing this and doing that and doing other things. But for this large corporate company to do what they're doing, for us, the truck consumers, yes, for us, part of us a business. But don't forget, guys, we still have garages with personal trucks just like you guys do. And having the product to fit it and to go out there, I don't care if you just go out there and look at it. A lot of people, your customers all the time, how are these guys doing it? What are they doing with these trucks? I see you sell that show truck and I never see it again. Not everybody's into going to car shows and truck shows. A lot of you guys are, but not everybody is. Some people just want to put it in the corner of their garage right there, park a 3-wheeler beside it, and sit back at their bar, drink a beer, take a look at their truck. And you know what? They smile from ear to ear looking at that truck. It doesn't have to go anywhere. But what is better than jumping in there with your kids or jumping in there with your wife, sitting beside you in the middle seat, all the stuff that we did when we were kids or growing up that you can relish in. I talked to a customer yesterday, and then I talked to his son, and for them, they've got a great collection. I got another collection that I'm going to show you guys, a great customer from North Carolina that I don't talk about a lot. I try to keep our customers very private, but he is getting one of the best square body collections put together. And I've got one truck getting ready to be finished for him in the next few days. And I'm going to bring you some content on it. But there's so many people like that that are just so loving to this passion that we have for this stuff. And it is what keeps them going sometimes. These guys are running businesses. They have stressful jobs. They have worked their life away, just like we have. And just to have something to look at and smile and know how error correct it is, and it doesn't have to be 25 or 30-year-old stuff, is so cool. You got to remember the old Mickey Thompson Baja tire. That's been gone for over 20 years. The last run that we made working with Mickey Thompson, I believe, was over 20 years ago now. So the newest and the last batch of those tires that left our facility, every set of them came from us. They're long since aged out. So we're going to be able to have some new product and some cool stuff to look at. And again, I can't tell you sizes. I can't tell you designs. I can't tell you anything yet. I can just tell you it's going to blow you away. And I'm so happy to be a part of it. So, guys, keep on supporting. Hashtag MT Gone Wide. Let us know what you like. Let us know what you're seeing. And we will be on top of sharing it with you the minute we can. Thanks, guys, for all the support. Thanks for everything. We'll be back at you tomorrow.